drummer.
I'll get that once.
Oh,
You want to get the band, right?
no, remember.
ऊपर करना पड़ता है.
Anyone here is a cinematographer?
No.
Okay, so we have drummer. We have, I think we have everyone now.
Maybe you can tilt it a bit.
Checking. Hello, everybody. Such a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Sahil, for putting this band together in a day. Kind of a miracle. Thank you, Smita, for these beautiful paintings that we're here to celebrate today. I'm going to start with a couple of really short things. They're not poems, really. They're kind of like a manual or a guidebook of some sort. How to be a toad. Take 3 fresh spores with a dram of rum. Hold it on your tongue for longish moments. Pack all thoughts of gold in a small leather case the size of a sapphire. Tell yourself repeatedly, I will never again be beautiful. You don't have to clap at every point. Save it up for the end, you know. How to be a leaf. Stop eating. The air will suffice for food. Water is another matter. The skin absorbs nutrients, the eyes adjust, the limbs grow inwards. Conjugate patience, worship women and trees. How to be a horse. Know the nostril. All power gathers there. Inflate yours until the blood rings. It will take all your training to be horse, not ass. It's a thin crossing, perilous to the absent-minded and the estranged apart. Avoid all latitudes. If you know the Doors song, Horse Latitudes, that was the place where, when the wind died, the Spanish galleons would throw the stallions overboard to lessen the weight on the ships, and they came to be called the Horse Latitudes. There's no wind. How to be a bandicoot. And this poem only ever works in Bombay because nowhere else do they really know what a bandicoot is. Assume dominance over the underworld. Your enemies are legion. Eat them. Eat everything. You must build your strength. A crash will surely come. Your eyes are red legends. Your name is Adam. Woo, nice. And this is especially for tonight, for Smita. This is called How to Be an Egg. Compress, press, drop all protuberances, grow smooth, clean as a new beginning. Paint a layer, paint another, add symbols, take them out, write, rewrite. We live inside a cosmic egg. It hatched us. The universe is oval. Tell the chicken to cross the road. The egg came first. You ready? It's Coca-Cola.
Music.
Can you shut the door? Just because outside.
Bombay, which obliterated its own history by changing its name and surgically altering its face, is the hero or heroine of this story. And since I'm the one who's telling it, and you don't know who I am, let me say that we'll get to the who of it, but not right now. Because now, there's time enough not to hurry. To light the lamp and open the window to the moon and take a moment to dream of a great and broken city.
He's in frame.
Because when the day starts its business, I'll have to stop. These are nighttime tales that vanish in sunlight like vampire dust. Wait now, light me up so we do this right. Yes, hold me steady to the lamp. Hold it, good. Slow pull to start with, to draw the smoke low into the lungs. Yes, oh my, and another for the nostrils, and a little something sweet for the mouth. And now we can begin at the beginning with the first time at Rashid's, when I stitched the blue smoke from pipe to blood to eye, and out into the blue world. And now we're getting to the who of it, and I can tell you that the I you're imagining at this moment of thinking someone who's writing these words, who's arranging time in a logical, chronological sequence, someone with an overall plan, an engineer God in the machine, well, that isn't the I who's telling this story. That's the I who's being told. Thinking of my first pipe at Rashid's, chawing my head for images, a face, a bit of music, or the sound of someone's voice, trying to remember what it was like to pass. Recall it as I would, the landscape and life of a foreign country. Because that's what it is. It's not fiction or dead history, but a place you lived in once and you cannot return to. Which is why I'm trying to remember how it was that I got into trouble and they sent me back to Bombay to get straight. How I found Rashid's and how one afternoon I took a taxi through roads mined with garbage, with human and animal debris and the poor. Everywhere the poor and deranged trembled in their rags or stood and stared, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary in their bare feet and air of abandonment. I smoked a pipe and I was sick all day, hearing whispers in my stone sleep about the stone killer who worked the city at night, whispers that leaped upward from the poor, how he patrolled the working class suburbs of Sion and Koliwada and killed them while they slept, approached those who slept alone, crept up to them in the night and killed them, but no one noticed because his victims were more than poor. They were invisible entities without names or papers or families, and he killed them carefully, a half dozen murdered men and women, pavement people of the north central suburbs, where the streets are bordered by effluence and sludge and oily green shimmer. And all that year he was an underworld whisperer, unknown to the city's upper classes, until he became a headline. And in my delusion I thought I understood his pity and his terror. I thought I knew him as a Samaritan, a pure savior of the victims of the failed experiment, the planned, so socialist state of India. He was trying to end their misery. The Patthar Miner, the stone killer. He was on a mission to wipe out poverty, or so I thought, sunk in my own poverty. In the back of the taxi, slumped against upholstery, stained a Bombay shade of brown.
Who's the tension at
This is from the prologue, and I just read 2 pages. It goes on for 6.5, and there's no full stop. But I'm not going to inflict that on you.
The 2 people waiting outside.
Yeah, we
I
can come.
inflicted it on myself once.
It's not going to be
It was great.
Chita, there are 2 people outside just. Rajesh and Chinesya.
Asked them to come in somehow. I just I don't know how, you know.
Her name is Smita. Smitu. Smitu, what's your Instagram ID?
The Smita Show.
The Smita Show.
S-M-I-T-Z.
I know the Smita Show. I know hers. Does he have an Instagram ID? Jeet, does he?
On Instagram he is Thail.
Thyl.
Thayil.
Thail. ESQUE.
Yeah.
Got it.
Why is everyone so serious, man?
This is called Aquatic. Who will speak to the fish in their shiver? They've heard you lie before, that a river runs under the river. Movement is bliss, a kiss their claim. They visit your room and stay up to dream on their side of the glass. On their side of the glass. Entranced by your color, in the kitchen lights they hang. Breathing with their mouths, they hang. Speaking of the gorgeous life, the glisten, suspended in the supreme element, they murmur your names as the days turn warmer, colder, stranger. Your 1,000 names recited in pairs follow one on one like stairs to the high surface of the water, where it's hot and it's hotter, where everything floats and smells, and you'll need a new set of skills. Vigilance, silence, guilt. First time this band's playing together, by the way. Nimit on drums. Regan on trumpet and programming. Raktim on bass. All the way from Assam. Hopefully we take this on the road.
Who's on vocals?
Some dude who walked in from the street. Walked in for a glass of wine.
Not a bald guy, right?
Highly likely.
I'm still going.
Okay, I'm going to do a bunch of dirty sonnets. This is called Sonnets for the Mouth, and the idea was to write a few lines, like 5 or 6 lines, and then make those 5 or 6 lines generate the entire sequence. So there would be repetitions and mirror things going on. Really, it's an experiment, and this is going to be an experiment because we have no idea what's going on. It might be a mess, but hopefully it will be a divine, glorious mess. Sonnets to the mouth. Everything, everyone goes into that mouth. You in that mouth. Washed blue TV light, tunnel light, cold hotel air, food half eaten on a tray, someone there on the carpet, sleeping maybe, or tripping, someone's cigarette saying the way you open your mouth like it's what? Like satire, but the slide, the pull, the come, the remark unfinished. The pull come slides, the unfinished remark like it's open, like satire in your mouth. The way your cigarette says, someone's sleeping carpet maybe, half eaten on a tray, washed blue tunnel light, cold TV hotel, you in that mouth eating everything. You in that mouth eating everything. Hanging stiff off the leather. Humid backseat slither, friction body hiss. The guy pulled in a frenzy, heart pulse violent in the dashboard light. Stray information from some knowable source, slick, primal, ambient drip. The sound of suck when he sticks his fingers inside you, and the man driving, smoke tongue, friction hiss, all body, slither pulse in the dashboard light. The information inside you stuck, humid leather violet from your stick, your knowable primal ambient sound. The man says, excuse me, and drips. Excuse me. Your skin pulls air off the towers. Humid body cut empty of light. You're not coming, you're laughing. The small marigold temple you live, sky the color of wedding rings, old color without salt or sound, sand drip streets, empty of leather. Someone pulls you into scaffolding. Your skin grows small, cuts slow, old marigold without exit, stuck, high pavement, high streets, sunblock hard and empty of suck, your tongue, finger, dashboard pulse, you on empty, ready to please. Or adrift on the street, leaning in the green. You're checking the drivers, you're willing to please. Your skin pulls air off the towers. It slows down traffic, the breathing trees. You lift up your top, if that's what he wants. You open whatever, you take cash, then you kiss. The trees pull skin like scaffolding. You take it over you in a dirty scowl. A live marigold show for the small sky. You adjust yourself as you leave his car, the color of wedding rings and icons. You say thank you, you glance back, etc. Sand drips on the street, empty of green, and the man, he wipes off and skin hangs humid towers of the smoke. Friction hiss, backseat body, white distance pulled hard to suck. Someone in a frenzy rolls the light, violet in the dashboard pulse, identical information without source. Stray, knowable color, primal slick, old clouds or gray wind or sound drip. You laugh, your mouth working to please. The exits pull skin like scaffolding. The sound of suck inside you, and the man driving says, "Me, excuse me, please." Smoke tongue, friction hiss, all but. Slither pulse in the dashboard light, information inside you stuck, humid leather violet from your stick, knowable primal ambient sound. The man says excuse me and drips, old color without clouds or gray wind, outside sand drip streets without people, your skin scaffolding multiple trees, old marigold color without exit, high pigment number, high streets, scaffold, sunblock, factor burn, trees so brittle a breeze peels them. It's the year of chicken fever and dust. New Delhi, July 2006. Live marigolds for a small shy show. The year of chicken fever. Dust knocks against glass, trees so brittle, a breeze peels them. Against character, you are still here. Leaning into cars, learning to please. Your name green, your silence adrift on a dirty scald. Heat scaffolds the street and your skin. You wipe off slick, you drive old color, the color of icons and rings. You say thanks as you start the car. You say bye, I'll call, whatever.
Smoke break. Smoke break.
This is a ghazal called February 2020, and if there are any BJP supporters in the room, I suggest you leave. It might be a little hard for you to take.
I think they already did.
Cool, don't come back. February 2020. The climate's in crisis. To breathe is to ache in India. Too cold or too hot, we freeze and bake in India. They police our thoughts, our posts, our clothes, our food. The news and the government is fake in India. Beat the students bloody, then file a case against them. Criminals in power know the laws to break in India. Pick up the innocent, lynch them on a whim. Minorities will be taught how to partake in India. Hum de kenge, the poet Fez once said. But if you say it, You're anti-national. You have no stake in India. Women and students and poets, they are the enemy. Come here, dear. We'll show you how to shake in India. The economy's bust. Jobs are few. The poor are poorer. Question is, how much more can we take in India? When you say your prayers, make sure you pick the right God. Petitions to the wrong one you must forsake in India. Jeet, if you don't like it here, Pakistan isn't far away. If you want to stay, shut up. Learn to make in India. Do we have a slow? It's not. Okay, that's a slow one. Okay, let's do an upbeat one. Yeah. It's called The Ghost of Mr. Great Soul, Gandhi. Why, if it isn't Gandhi, returned as a house gecko, talkative, still slender, motionless on the wainscoting, his chirp is plummy British banter. Dear boy, have a deco. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, or so you'll find. Mind, one hopes not, and so on and so forth. All I say to him is, what? I don't mean to be rude, but you left us no food. The carving knife you used, like some tiny god, still drips blood on the old floorboard. My extended, hopeless family sat down for dinner in India and got up in Pakistan. You turned our house into a granary the army used for bribes to win over the strongest tribes. 75 is 70 years, give or take 5 years. You expect things to change, but what has? Well, we pray to screens, and they're still at it, your assassins, in the name of love and fame. A people divided by circumcision are not. Veils are not. Meat are not. You expect things to change the same, Mr. Gecko, Mr. Forget-Me-Not, Mr. Great Soul. Oh, you're here, but you're not. It was a nation you thought you knew. From Ashoka to Buddha to Gandhi to Nehru, in a single decade unravels into Muslim, Christian, Hindu. Unholy trinity of saffron green and blue on a field of British white. My girlfriend's Chinese, my baby mama's a Jew, my husband's red, white and blue. When we're out on the tube in Chikmagalur, you and Kathmandu, there's no jealousy or rue. We try to eat right. We like our new brew. We float past our differences and accrue credit for the next Bardo or karmic due. Either way it's true, we're dead if we don't, and we're dead if we do. Got it right? It's safe now.
Yes,
This is a really short thing. It's called Flight Announcement at 30,000 feet over no body of water. In the unlikely event of a water landing, your life jacket may be used for flirtation. Okay, last track, and then we're out of here. We have an after party to go to. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, it's been a long set. And, a bit thirsty. Hard. It's called Speak Amnesia, and it's dedicated to our old friend and foe, Donald Trump. I can't remember why my line breaks this way. In November, I cracked the day to see what might fall out. Why my line breaks this way. In November I cracked the day to see what might fall out. A congealed yellow sky mistake became. In December I saw trees in flame, a bat with a double snout. The president likes pain. He's a big guy. He's a big guy with a small, strange mushroom for a penis and a brain. Colors change. Everywhere is the same. I can't remember when I grew these fins. Was it now or then? Did we sink or swim? Hi, honey, what's your name? Between boredom and disease, give me boredom. Or stupor, or terror, give me the disappearing trees. But fill me up, don't make me say stop. Enough with this thin, thin soup. I'm not dead just yet, am I? Oh wait, perhaps I am. I've done no wrong, I'll rephrase that. I've done no wrong to you, not yet. Not when I'm playing sad amnesiac, my tears aimed at the last row, the cheap seats, my eyes dry, and my confession so shock-worn, you'll buy new ones. Who's singing those soft mermaid songs in road shanties? That lovely old smut, Lickle Beelzebub or the boss? I like when she tells me to toss on pasta shells and used bodies when she trills. Shout if you want more, the road's redder, each step lighter than the one before. She's not alone, she's a hive, a teeming lake, a vast interlocked mass of connecting states, so alive in my brain and my lungs when I drop deep down into my thirst sacks, her killing river, and shout, more, sister, more. You love to read reader. The 86-year-old grandmother raped by a guy pretending to be the milkman. You like the details, don't you, reader? The bruises on her legs, the cuts on her face, the vaginal bleeding and how she begged for mercy, all of that you like, don't you, dear reader? But you want more. So you pick among the lice, grabber that you are, giggle monster of lice, you pick carefully. There are too many within, the none as artful as you, my yawner, my dreamer of murder, my hypocrite reader, my lover, my twin. My hypocrite reader, my lover, my twin. Oh, reader, my lover, my twin. In my brain, when I draw deep down, into my purse, her killing river, and shout into my purse, her killing river, and shout. Oh, sister, Thank you for sticking around. Good night. Good night, connected.
One more. Have a big sip. Yeah, have another glass.
Let's find something from the blue book.
The big blue book.
What's it like? Is it a
The big blue book.
nice? Okay, do you want a love thing, or do you want a heroin thing? Or do you
Listen.
What the hell kind of audience is it?
Yeah. Telling you. I bet they thought the horse latitude was about heroin.
Such a pleasure to be here. Actually, yeah. You could call a book Love and Other Drugs.
I think these are
Love is the drug.
Yeah, next step. Yeah.
Kale attitude.
You have to find someone who pays them, right? Maybe. Really?
The man did a refill?
Another glass.
Yes. He like.
Thanks.
Give
Give him a choice.
This is called the heroin Sistina. I'm not even going to explain what Sistina is. It's just a kind of complicated, very boring, poetic form. Really doesn't matter, because if you hear the form, then I've failed. Heroin Sistina. This goes out to all the former junkies in the room. There are a couple. What was the point of it? The stoned life, the chased, snorted, shot life, some low comedy with a cast of strangers, time squashed flat, the 1001 names of heroin chewed like language, nothing now to know or remember but the dirty taste of it and the names. habit, material, cheese, heroin. The point? It was the wasted time, which comes back lovely sometimes. A ghost sensei, say that hard ache taste back in your throat. The warm heroin drip, the hit, the rush, the whack, the stone. You want it now, the way it lays you low, fattens everything you know to a thin white line. I'm saying I know. I know the pull of it. The skull rings time so beautiful, so low you barely hear it. Itch this blind-toed taste. When you said I mean it, we live like stones. You broke something in me only heroin could fix. The thick, sweet amaze of heroin. Helpless, its love, its knowledge of the infinite. Why push the stone back up the hill? Why not leave it with the timekeeper asleep at the bar? Try a little taste of something sweet that a sweet child will adore. Back in the hips where the aches all go, something that a sweet child will adore. Allow me in this one time and I'll give you heroin, just a taste to replace all that useless stuff you know. Some say it comes back the time to punish you with the time you killed, leave you stone sober, unknowing the happiness chemical blown from your system, unable to taste the word heroin without wanting it stone. One last time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for spending your Saturday evening with us. Sunday.
Oh, you can.
Thank you so much.
Are the paintings still available? For sale, I mean?
Auction,
Are there
auction.
red dots on all of them?
That's Sahu.
Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Amazing band. Let's hear it for this band. First time.
Smokers of the world unite outside.
Who are those junkies?
Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you Smita for the art. Thank you to Raktim for bass, Regan on trumpet, Nimit on drums, and Jeet doing his thing with poetry and words. Please come for more stuff we do at Method Bandra, even when it's not Jeet Thayil. It's great for everyone who is here. And the unofficial name going for them is the Eggheads. So,
I'm just keeping in flat, so
thank you
everyone.
guys.
Sunny side up.
Awesome. The name options are open.
I would like a picture, please.
Nothing you can find us. No, it was fine. I had him to lean on and you had me to lean on. That's it. The drama.
Jeet is missing.
Especially in a city like
मेडिकल 64 उससे अच्छा कैमरा लिख के दे सकते
अच्छा अच्छा है भाई
हाँ
अच्छा है तेरा कैमरा अच्छा है भाई
बोलो ना उसको राज भाई
Okay, everyone say. Say heroine. That's what we just out. Thank you.
Because in case you don't. Thank you so much.
मलकिन पहले से ही मैं और मलकिन सिर्फ 2 जन थे
छह जन हो गए हेलो हेलो
Can I pass it to you? You should tell the boy that. Can I just not pause this from the floor?
लाइट ऑन करो
नहीं नहीं माहौल है
Oh, definitely. I'm invested in 5 already.
Can I have water? Sure. Lemonade or something? Okay, that works. मेरा फोन भी चार्ज हो रहा है लेमन
एकदम
बढ़िया क्या खबर है बस
सब धीरे धीरे चल रहा है तरक्की तो करेगा ही अभी
कितना बजे मतलब
एंड कर दो ना
एंड कर दो एंड कर दो एंड कर